Welcome to this explainer. We're acting as medical detectives today, using this field guide to decode your skin.
Why? Because your skin is literally a mirror reflecting internal diseases. We just got to read the clues.
Here's the agenda. Primary initial clues, the secondary aftermath, spatial patterns, and physical signs. Let's get into it.
First up, primary lesions. Think of these as your untouched crime scenes, the original physical evidence of disease.
Look at this evidence. Notice how some of these initial spots are totally flat while others are raised? A macule is completely flat, but a papule, that's a raised, solid bump that's under 1 centimeter.
Now 5 millimeters. In dermatology, this is the absolute critical size threshold for diagnosing fluid-filled clues.
A clear fluid bump under 5 millimeters is a vesicle. Bigger than that, it officially becomes a bulla.
But hey, if that raised bump is filled with opaque pus instead of clear fluid, it's a pustule.
Going deeper, we find solid encapsulated lumps hiding under the skin. We group these as tubercles, nodules, and cysts.
So, what happens next? Enter secondary lesions. This is the physical aftermath, or evolution of those primary clues.
The aftermath includes peeling scales, dried crusts, painful fissures, and excoriations, which are basically self-inflicted scratch marks.
Depth totally matters here. Shallow erosions heal cleanly, but deep ulcers actually destroy tissue and leave permanent scars.
Chronic scratching leads to lichenification. The skin gets thick and leathery, acting like a history book of chronic itching. You've also got to distinguish tissue loss, known as atrophy, from scarring, which is just tough fibrous replacement tissue.
Zooming out, spatial patterns are massive clues. Check out how these lesions form a classic polycyclic, multi-ringed shape.
Grouped lesions can form coin-like nummular shapes, standalone annular rings, or even clear targetoid bullseyes. Pretty wild, right? Distribution is another huge clue. Some diseases specifically target sun-exposed areas, skin folds, or even exact nerve paths.
Ever heard of the Kubner phenomenon? It's when new disease lesions form directly along lines of physical skin trauma.
A positive Nikolsky sign means the top skin layer rubs off easily. That points to dangerously severe blistering conditions.
The main takeaway? Systematically identifying these fundamental clues is your ultimate key to nailing a medical diagnosis.
All right, time to put your new medical detective skills to the test with a quick clinical evaluation.
Based on what we just learned, how would you define a papule? Is it flat or raised, solid or fluid?